Happy New Year and welcome to everyone tuning in to the latest edition of Dream Season Live right here on DoD TV. In this episode, Taylor Byers is trying her best to lock down a shooter after her husband Caleb's massive success a few days before. Will she be able to seal the deal when opportunity comes a-knocking, or will this timber hunt turn into the one that got away? This segment of DoD TV is brought to you by Leupold, American to the core.
Well, it is November 15th today, and we got into the stand about 2 o'clock this afternoon. We were trying to spend as much time with the kids this afternoon as possible. You know, we spend so much time in the stand that we really miss out on a lot of things with them. So it was just good to spend the afternoon with them. But we're back into this new farm. We just got permission on this year. It's been shotgun hunted. Other than that, there's no really management in place. There's nothing. So we know that there are a lot of big bully mature 8s on here. So we know that moving forward in the future on this farm, we're gonna have to take some of those out. So with my time in the stand dwindling down, my vacation is dwindling down. As far as me being picky goes, it's almost out the window. So if I have one of those mature 8-pointers come in here, they're probably gonna get an arrow. Caleb's pretty miserable today. We did a hanging hunt the other day, and it was covered in poison ivy. So he is head to toe poison ivy. His eyes are all but swelled shut. So he's being a trooper, still behind the camera for me. So hopefully, just even for his sake, we can fill a tag and make it a little more worth it. So we'll get settled in, and hopefully we can get something on the ground tonight.
I don't know what she's talking about. I'm not that bad looking right now.
You're real cute.
He's not a freaking recliner.
Well, this is how Mark sits, and he shoots big deer, so I'm just trying to think like him.
Good shot. Good shot, Taylor.
Why didn't there crash? Well, that's how fast things can change. I'm shaking so bad.
Yeah, we're gonna have to give him some time. It's a dead deer, though.
We look over, and Caleb says, "Big buck, big buck." Comes right in here. I stop him at like 30 yards, and I think I put a good shot on him. Instant blood. Didn't hear a crash, and it's really thick in here, so it's really hard to see very far at all. So we're gonna give him a little time. Probably watch the shot back.
We're gonna back out for sure.
Yeah, back out for sure.
I'm sure you didn't notice this in real time.
He was quartering to me a hair.
He did at the end. There's nothing
I was already like settling on him.
You cannot hug the shoulder because lower pounded, you can't hit that shoulder.
Hopefully that rage.
You couldn't have stuck in a better spot. Good job, Taylor.
Oh, I'm shaking so just getting back in here after the buck I shot last night. I shot him about 4:45 p.m. and it is 6 a.m. the next morning. We gave this deer plenty of time and weren't worried about temps. It got down into the 20s last night into this morning. Hopefully I got enough penetration to where that rage can get up in there and start doing some damage. We're going to go ahead, get on this blood trail, and see where it ends up.
He didn't go 50 yards.
He was dead last night.
He was dead within seconds. Holy smokes.
Oh my God. Oh.
What a giant.
Man,
That rage destroyed him.
We were stressing out last night. I mean, we were thinking at best a liver shot, and that's why we gave him the amount of time that we did. But I think when he kicked that rage up in there, and it just, the more he ran, the more it just destroyed the inside of him. So wow, that's awesome.
That's pretty impressive, Taylor. But what might be even more impressive is how your husband managed to push through that gnarly poison ivy burn to capture it all on camera. That's it for this week's episode, but make sure to stay tuned because we've got more original content going up right here on DoD TV. We're adding new videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our amazing content. This episode of DoD TV was brought to you by Leupold.